Jump scare. Jump scare Louis. Oh, I forgot my birds. Here they come. Hi, Victoria. How's it going? I can't believe I forgot the birds. I turned them on, but I didn't mute the... didn't unmute the OBS. So it goes. No early birds. Just late birds. Night owls. Oh, let me send my... social medias. If I sound a little croaky today, I started getting a sore throat at the end of last stream, just after I was sort of like buckling up for sort of being fetal position on my sofa for a week, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Just a little tickle, you know. Like if there was a scale, 1 to 10, one being, don't know. You can just there's something there, but you don't know what it is. 10 being, I don't know if 10 is being hospitalized. 10 is like delirious out of body experience at home, shivers, muscle aches, night nurse being directly fed into your veins. That's 10. So I'm like a strong 2. It's a strong 2. I'm gonna say. Plague, ooh. I must have gone. I remember in my old flat. I think I was there for 2 years. I don't remember being sick there, or yeah, having a cold the whole time. And then with COVID, I didn't get a cold because everyone was self-isolating until I eventually got COVID. Now it feels like, yeah, everyone's mingling again and we're all... Yeah, I keep getting colds. I don't really go anywhere. I don't know where I'm getting them from. I go on runs and I go to Asda. Maybe those are Prime. I'm sure a supermarket is probably Prime, right? Although to be fair, the main place I get, Rachel used to work for a university, so you had all the students coming in with their colds, and I used to get it. I would know I'd be getting a cold because she'd have it first, which is them's the breaks. But yeah, this one, like I'm patient zero in the household, which is unusual. It's not usually that way around. But I'm okay. I'm sorry. I might need to have a little sip of water now and then. But other than that, I'm quite sober, really. Uh, the world appears to me as it does. It's crystal clear. I feel a sense of clarity for what I'm doing. Let's hope you stay patient zero. I mean, it's always so. I don't know. I always make really, you know, I wash my hands and I try not to touch anything. I try my best, but these things they're just on the wind, aren't they? There's something like it's like 10 million viruses every day our body fights off. Something like that. Each day you breathe in 100 million viruses. So, you know, one of them's gonna get in eventually. Oh god. You know what? I had this thought because at uni I used to get colds all the time, and I remember reading somewhere because usually if a cold does a lot of damage, you know, if it um, wreaks havoc, it's usually because it's from one animal. You know, the cold designed itself for a cow or something, and suddenly it's in um, you know, it's in the wrong ship. Because a cold doesn't want to really do you any harm. It just wants to chill out with you until you give it to the next person. That's all a cold really wants to do. And I felt a lot cooler about a cold, you know, because that's all I'm doing in the world. I'm just chilling out. Eventually, I might multiply. Don't want to do the world any harm. I'm probably making it feel a bit more sick by turning my lights on, you know? So we can stay a little while. As long as he's polite about it. Yeah, I had a Strepsil, which is like a throat lozenge before I came on. Which I don't know if they do anything or are they just candy. I don't know. Feels like it does something. Sweet blackcurrant flavour. Well, I think that's quite a UK thing, blackcurrant as a flavour, I think. What do they have elsewhere? Lemon's a classic. Feeling ill. Have a little lemon flavoured something. I know grape tends to be a one, you know, in America, because they couldn't get blackcurrant over there or something. It wouldn't grow. I don't know. There's a lot of grape stuff in America. But would you have grape if you're feeling ill? Do you have grape lozenges in America? That's just so many questions. But I'm definitely on Team Lemon. If it came to a point where we had to take sides, as long as it makes you feel less miserable, why not take it? The reason for that is that they're like £5 a packet, and you get like 12 sweets. So I don't know if getting a tube of fruit pastels for 60p would be a better bet, then maybe it's a better bet. But I feel like they're kind of just mentholated peach drops, really, the equivalent of. I think there is something in them, but then whether or not it's strong enough to actually do anything, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of stuff out there that is medicated, but Here, most likely lemon and honey. Is there not like two flavors though? Could you not like? I feel like they like to give people options. In the UK, it's definitely lemon, blackcurrant. That's like you choose a side and you live by it till the end of your days. Let me just get the music up. Maybe orange as well, just because sometimes you take vitamin C, don't you, when you're feeling ill. Although I read somewhere that doesn't make a difference. Or it does make a difference, but you have to do it months before you get the cold, basically. Prevents you catching a cold, but won't shorten a cold. What does shorten a cold is zinc, apparently. I don't know. It's just what it says on Wikipedia. I think I was in a delirious cold state researching rhinoviruses. Big fan of zinc. Can you imagine a world without zinc? Oh, my bird stopped. I couldn't get access to your storage right now. Okay, well, good timing. I'm floundering with these files a bit. Hang on. Here we go. Haha. Actually, I was gonna see. If I could get like a. Ground texture. I'll move that over here. Just want to get a screenshot really. Oh, I can do this. Ah, it didn't really help. Something like that. The birds did not want to sing today. Yeah, true. 2 strikes and you're out. Right, let's see how this looks. Ha 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 ha. Just like the game. Okay. Amazing what you can do with layers. Always impressed. I want to grab the... no? These. Just get the corners in there. But yeah, insanely nice weather today. I know it gets a bit tired me talking about the weather, but if anyone wants an update on the UK weather situation, 20 degrees, which for whatever reason I'm subscribed to the Met Office blog, which for those that don't know, it's like I don't know if the Met Office is part of the government, but it's like the meteorological office of the UK. It's an executive agency. So I guess it's got ties to the government. And they have a blog. And I was like, I want to hear their opinions right on this weather, and they were like, it's the hottest day of the year so far, but seeing as we're coming into spring, that's going to happen quite a lot. It's not that rare. And so that's it's not just the hottest day of the year. It's like hottest day of the year by like I just thought it was a really glib comment. It's the hottest day of the year by quite a margin. It's like 5 degrees warmer than it has been since August, September probably. I don't know. And probably for a little while again, you know, because it's going back down. It's getting colder. Oh, just thought it was funny. Guess they didn't have the experts in that day. It would be so easy, wouldn't it? Just look at the records, see if. Just tell me it's the hottest. Hottest. I'm a bit of a geezer there. The hottest 20th of March on record or something. I would have really ate that up. I would have enjoyed that, and then I could have told my friends, and they would have told me, Louis, get off the Met Office blog. It's not that interesting. And the cycle would have been self-fulfilling. The Met Office. But yeah, big fan of the Met Office. They tell me if it's gonna rain, so you know. Now, would I got the light coming in from here. Ah. I feel like it's coming together given putting this grass down. I'm a fan of that. I can visualize it now. I think this shadow is technically going to be inaccurate because a greenhouse probably wouldn't cast much of a shadow, but I think I'm just gonna put it down to suggest. You know, in a video game, you've got the SSAO. What does that stand for? Screen space ambient occlusion. You know, any fans of screen space ambient occlusion? Just darkens the edges of everything. I'm sure it's based in reality. I'm sure it's based in fact. Oops, forgot to close it. But yeah, kind of going for that kind of thing. I think once I started adding my own screen space ambient occlusion to my art. No! I like the username though. Points for that. Childish Pepperoni. Possible ban evader. Oh, my icons have gone. I feel so empowered now. I know how to turn on the icons. Ban. Get banned. No, it's okay. I get it now. I understand why people want to be mods. I feel like I could start doing that more often. Particularly for people who don't deserve it. Is it against the terms of service to view bot? I'm guessing it probably is, right? Would it be funny if just for like one... it'd be so funny. One day I could just buy... I don't know. Don't want to get... You know, you don't want to go crazy. I could like 300 bots and we could all just chill in here with the bots. Do you think they... Yeah, and I just want all of them to just post, let's go, in chat. Yeah, I think we talked about this before, didn't we? I feel like that would really give me a boost. Just one day, just one day. Okay. I do still... I won't go crazy with the detailing on the... One day the bots will have sentience, that's the thing. And I won't be looking so silly then. Banning people is fun, telling them to chill or else. I like that, chill or else. Or what if I buy all of these bots, and then ban them all? Just line them up. Like one of those ball machines. Just take them all down. I'll be doing everyone a service. Is it just called a ball machine? It is. That is what it's called. Cheap. I do need to... If anyone has any ideas for... We could have a ball machine. I'll probably like... Hi, Loving the Greenhouse. Hi, Spectalis. How's it going? I really appreciate the kind words. It's coming together. I'm hoping that, yeah, if anyone's got any ideas for other sort of gardening things, I wanna fill the area around the greenhouse with various things. Greenhouse is a hit. It's got people talking, that's what I've heard. Well, if I can find like garden... I want like garden tools. But like not garden tools, like I'm hoping through some aesthetic Pinterest-esque garden tools things, it'll lead me elsewhere. Folding, sure, that looks cool. Oh, I'm thinking a rake. I think I could get started on a rake. Keeps not rendering. I can't remember if we've done a I don't think I've done a shovel. Got a broom. I could do a... I forget what you call... What do you call the what do you call all the like little bits of brown, thick, stiff strands that you make a brush or broom out of? Can't remember. Bristles? I'm thinking of the material though. Like, I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. I feel like it also begins with a B. Like, it's like a natural material, right? Stiff brown bristle brush. Ooh, come back. Okay. Like this. Coal, hand brush, hard brush, or soft brush. Like, yeah, what's this made of? Natural basine? Is that what I was thinking of? I was thinking of a bee. Coarse leaf fiber. Especially in the manufacture of brushes or brooms. I think we found it. Whoa! Okay. Birth pool. Hmm. Oh, we learnt 2 things today. I like that you consider put it up and put it back down, you know? Probably in an afternoon. You'd be sorted. Ready for the next one. Ready to go back into storage. Basine brush. But I think I'm gonna do a rake. I think we'll get a rake. Just garden. So yeah, no special handle or anything. I think I'm gonna do like a kind of like this rather than like a fan out. This is a nice little, if I can get that kind of groove, there's a better picture. I think that'd be a nice visual feature. Okay, let me just check back. So it's kind of a long thing and then attached. I could definitely get this as a reference. Plumb this in. Oh, there he is. Maybe I will go light. Maybe I'll go light wood. I think I'm inclined to always do dark wood. Bring that up here. Hook. Oh, and it kind of comes down into the shape. Thank you, Glenn. I really thought I disabled those. I was just about to look into doing my own bots. And I ran out of time. But I will one day. Is there a bot that lets everyone go fishing? I feel like that would be cool. Could do like /fish. Twitch fishing bot. Get a random fish via Nightbot. I'm not that original. I thought I was being original. Maybe I already knew that. Maybe it was a subconscious thing. Well, I've already got Nightbot. That's what it is. Maybe I need to get that. Wait, does it already work? I hadn't even thought of that. Fish. No, I've embarrassed myself there. I'm not sure I'll recover from that. Really sorry. But you can imagine what I could have caught. You need to add a command first. Oh, Victoria, don't. I just wanted to type fish. Catch a cool fish. Isn't technology just meant to like read my mind and do what I want it to do? But no, I'll look into that. I need to look at Nightbot generally, see what I can do with it. Or just bots generally. Probably completely superfluous, but. It's a great idea. I'd love to fish in a chat. Have you ever been in a chat that's done it before? Is it great fun? 10 out of 10. Do you think I can have my own fish? Do you think it comes pre? I'm thinking hake. I'm thinking sturgeon. When you think about it, there's quite a lot of fish. At least 12. Imagine the possibilities. I'm getting excited here. I think we could do something with this. Be like, oh, should I make this dark wood or light wood? And then I like shellfish, light wood, finned fish, dark wood. Spin it. Go fishing. What are the other categories of fish? You do a clean sort of down the line fish categorization. Categories of fish. What's like one below fish? Jawless fish. Super class. See, this is it. So I'm deciding between two colours. And I could be like... I could be like jawless fish, dark wood, cartilaginous fish, lightwood. Did I say lightwood twice? You get what I mean. I wish I did. You know what I mean. We've all been there. I wonder what an example of a... Do you think... I guess this means they've got... Ah, this must be like a shark, right? It's got cartilage. Yes! Ah. Look at all these cartilaginous fish. Cartilaginous fish. Look at all these cartilaginous fish. If anyone's got a favourite fish predominantly structured through cartilage, let me know in chat. I used to have a little badge that said I love sharks. I don't know where that's gone. If you end up doing that at Cthulhu or the Kraken, make it like a 1 in 100 chance. I hope I can choose. I hope there's options. Would it be fun if I streamed myself setting up the Nightbot? Or I could learn how to code my own bot. Again, because I was thinking if I have to run the bot in the background, it wouldn't be... Because it's just while I'm streaming. I think it could be doable. We could make it do anything. But it would eat into time that I should be working on the games. It's my only hesitation. If I accidentally make the world's most advanced chat-based fishing system, but make it fully proprietary, and everyone in chat doesn't really want to watch me at all, but it's just such a fun game. They're all in the chat, fishing, leveling up, trying to catch Cthulhu. Is there one Kraken, or are there many Krakens? Kraken is a legendary sea monster. Just the one. I think I've seen him on a night out. Cthulhu though, no. Is this... I feel like I need to... Yeah, I can rotate this. Ooh. Doesn't really work because it's a different angle. Helps a little bit though. Well, this stream I couldn't even get the birds working, so I might be a little ahead of myself. But we live and learn. Birds are on. They did come. Maybe I should have more faith in myself. I did the little slide up and everything. I went through all the little motions. I just forgot to click the unmute button. I was like, those are good levels. But levels don't mean anything if you're muted. That's what I've learned today. It's not worth anything. No one can hear you scream if you're muted. Little rake. Still needs work. Oh, I need to. I'm using the shading wrong, really. So yeah, I could do a bassine, not the birthing pool, but how to pronounce. I like that you can review pronunciations now. Pronunciation?
Bossé.
Oh, that's French, Dutch. Okay, doesn't matter. We know what I mean. Birdcage? No, screen. That we did we still have the quote? Oh, I say that often actually. That's not just a one-off. Man, I love mayo. Had mayo for lunch today. I like that it's I like that it's numbered like a Bible section or something. But I don't know how to save new ones. Again, it's something I'll have to learn. So the quote add or add quote? Well, I can't do it to myself. I can't just be here saying things and then going, oh, that was a good one, Louis. Pats himself on the back. Another good one. Come on, might add that to the Hall of Fame. Oh, sorry, I didn't put it together. Um, that Yuri Spectacle. Sorry. Oh, I'm so glad you're happy with the illustration. I was going to show it on stream actually. Um, actually, I was just thinking, can I add like notes to people so I don't misremember usernames? Is that a thing? Um, I'll just put it. I'll quickly explain why it took me so long. Doesn't OBS help you with that? I'm not sure actually. Here's the illustration. Actually, it took me a while to get the angle of the. I can't remember the last time I streamed this actually, but I wanted to get the. I thought the lupines were such like a core part of the image. I was like, it'd be a shame if they weren't in there. But for a long time, there was just like a lupines in the corner, and I was like, I want to make it at least feel a little bit like the sort of part of the scene. But I'm really glad you're happy with it. I'm glad to finally get it over your way. I've just sort of been just adding a couple details here and there every day. If it's okay for me to share that on social media, let me know. Can OBS? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think we did one stream with Kat, and then maybe one or two. Maybe it was just the one. Anyway, but it's been a little while. But I have been sort of almost every day. I've just been sort of just adding a little detail here and there, just for 10 minutes or so, just when I've had the time. I kept being like, January, I'm gonna finish it. February, I'm gonna finish it. So I got it for March. And I'll send over, like ones with transparency and stuff, so you can. I don't know. You don't have to do anything with it, but I don't know. I'm used to with freelance work. I often sort of send over a package of different formats and things, so it doesn't take me any time at all. So I'll prep that up and send it your way. I feel like I clicked on someone and it was like add note recently. Did you see a sunrise count? How many do you think it will be? Just don't find any new bugs. Might be the third. Oh, that's not too bad. You've got a list? Have you sent them my way? Not yet. Well, anytime, feel free. Have to type them out. Oh, okay. Bless you. I hope they're not too bad. I haven't done bug fixing for a little while. But it's been nice working on the new features and things. So I wonder if I could probably do a. One new features and more than I need these bugs fixed. I mean, why not both? I can probably do both. I think most bugs don't really take that long to fix. They take a while to understand, I guess. Like I just need to sort of think about them and think, oh, where could that be? So knowing sort of as soon as possible, and then letting, letting me mull over it. It's usually probably the best course of action. But obviously, you know, I really appreciate you sending over any feedback, bug reports, and everything. So, I feel bad. Obviously, yeah, I don't want to treat people like they're free labor. I was on a team meeting the other day, and folks are looking forward to the new feature, which I think I can't announce because we're doing the we're putting in bids to get an announcement with it, which would give the game a good spot of visibility if we can land it. And if I talk about it on stream, that kind of breaks the win-win. Feel free to send the code my way. I'll fix them. Do you work in GDScript, Aspectacle? I won't do that unless you. No, I probably can't, because then I had someone messaging me before the game came out saying if they could work on the game for free. And it gets sticky quite quick. What with free labor and crediting and so yeah, I have to be careful about that. You're a programmer? Is that no for the feature or GDScript? GDScript? It's very similar to Python, but also very different. Can't be that hard. It's not hard. I think the main thing with GDScript is knowing. You got to know the engine. I think obviously it's very tied to Godot. So, but yeah, in terms of syntax, it's very similar. But the game is this 700 moving parts, and only I know. I'm like the only person who knows how any of them work. So I've always dreaded someone else going on and working on it, which obviously we did for a time when Callum came on. 4-minute warning on ads. Understandable. It's getting better though. Every month, I'll make improvements and document stuff and refactor stuff and I was saying recently I went to a Godot talk thing with people who I guess fancied themselves good enough in the engine or good enough in the industry to stand up and talk about it, and it made me feel more confident about having worked in the engine for so long, because I don't really come from a programming background, but made me feel like more like I could be like, oh yes, I can use Godot engine, I can do programming. I might not be a programming whiz, and I might be only really able to use GDScript, but what I'm doing isn't like ends of the earth horrible, if that makes sense, which I was always self-conscious about. Do you use source control? The answer is yes. I'm starting to use it a lot more now that I'm working on new features that are a lot bigger than before. I'm trying to learn more about best practices with Git and everything. I remember working with Callum, he put me off the idea of multiple branches just for simplicity's sake, but I think especially maybe because it was the two of us, I think he was keen not to have too many conflicts, so I understand that, but I'm kind of learning more now the benefits of lots of branching and stuff. So So now I've got all loads of feature branches, and I say loads, I got a handful, and doing a kind of learning about Git flow and all that stuff. So. Yeah, it's fun, you know, it's methodical. Oh, come back. Aha. I wonder why it does that. There it goes again. It doesn't like Pinterest. I don't know what version of Firefox this is based on. I hope it's not ancient. Ooh. Ah, oh, it doesn't say. Well. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink and then we'll come back. I'll do a few more, hopefully get a couple more little bits in. Not happy. Right. Grab a drink, stretch your legs, do whatever. I'm gonna run ads and I'll see you on the other side. How are we all doing? Hope the ads were tolerable. Got your sunrise? Nice. I'm glad when the sunrise works. There's definitely still... there's definitely, with the way the game decides whether or not a day has passed, I made the stupidest decision at some point. It's not that dumb. I do still like it that the day... Oh, you must be... Oh, unless you change the time zone. But yeah, the decision to make it 5 a.m. Was... Oh, it's 5 a.m. for you? Oh, bless you. But I'll send you the artwork and your phone started blaring. Who's texting me at this hour? But yeah, the decision to make everything 5 a.m. The day start at 5 a.m. There's all kinds of stuff it has to check for, and because obviously the day itself doesn't, because it reads the date from your computer or the operating system, but then it has to do all kinds of backtracking and forward tracking and whatnot. If, for instance, I'm trying to think of an example. Yeah, you sign off at 9 p.m. and then decide to log back in at 3 a.m. The day hasn't passed. So it has to figure all that out and everything. And yeah, there's definitely still a bug in there somewhere that I just can't. I've rubber ducked the hell out of it. But I know some folks, sometimes the day doesn't pass on Switch at least. Maybe I will do a broom. Maybe we'll go for the bristly broom. Let's go for the dark wood this time. I'm feeling... Still saying Pinterest. I didn't do anything. Sorry. But thank you. No one's more on it than Victoria. Oh, what was I going to say? Something about cartilage fish. So I don't think we were going to miss anything. There is something about sharks and cartilage. That's why you can punch them in the nose or something. I don't know. Not happened to me yet in life. Let's find a broom. Oh, I've already forgotten what it was. Bassine? I'm thinking proper kind of witchy. Not any of these, so maybe it isn't Bassine. Sure, we saw one earlier. Witchy broom. Well, maybe not witchy. What is it? Witchy. Oh, it doesn't like Pinterest. Witchy. Like a flat load of twigs. Oh, maybe I should do a fan rake as well. I swear I saw one. Switch broom? Is that what it's called? Ooh. well known. Yeah, something like this, I guess. Oh, there you go. There, or is that a game about racing on the Switch? I was gonna say it'd be funny if a Witch game in their metadata somewhere specified that they were flying on Switch brooms. More likely it's on the Nintendo Switch. Right. Ooh. I'm trying to think how best to do this. Because I could. It's making me feel sick somehow. Could just do this. But it's not too satisfying. Mm. To be fair, they make quite a neat. There is quite a neat line you get with them. Less so with this one. So maybe I should just draw it straight and then detail it. That could be the way forward. Oh, still seeing brooms. Adding the bugs now. Is Chrysanth the one I just added? Not added, but fixed. Addressed. Okay. Actually, this is good because I think I'm working remotely tomorrow, so I'll have some things to. I was worried I wouldn't have anything too programmy to work on, so I can look at all these. Panel fencing's a funny one. I noticed that myself recently. I might need to reconsider that item. But I was going to do some work with how stuff detects whether or not it can be placed, so maybe I'll wrap it up along with that. Now, I wonder if I can. You've got seven residents. There was a bug. How long have you had 7 residents? Because there was a bug a while ago that let you ages. Yeah, I think there was an old bug that let you go over it because it is supported. Because I'm hoping to get a star which lets you expand it, but I wasn't able to get it since your first fix. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I basically figured the game might not always support it, but I'm not gonna take away. You know, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna put it in roulette and sort of start taking some random resident out of everyone's garden that managed to get more than 6. So I think it's okay. And once I do have the UI support for more than 6, then I'll just it'll just carry over. I think that's the plan at least. It's mainly a concern with the Switch, with performance, but it's not too big a deal. I think it should be fine. I'm hoping to add a feature as well that lets basically, because at the moment the PC version is kind of capped to the Nintendo Switch speed in terms of loading things, and so I'm thinking of adding a setting that people can kind of noodle around with how the world kind of streams and stuff. They still stick around even if I cycle through them. Sorry, how do you mean cycle through? Like tell them to go away? So they don't leave, or you're able to then invite someone else? Interesting. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but that's okay. Always returns to 7. Interesting. Oh well, thank you. I really, yeah, I can definitely get to working on those. I'll message as though I haven't spoken to you in the chat, just so it doesn't look like I'm ignoring you on the Discord. But yeah, and I'll start working on them tomorrow. You still going? Okay. I want to make the broom and the rake look. Hopefully they'll look okay. even without something to lean on. We all need a shoulder to lean on. Haven't seen the Bukigani character who unlocks with the herbs. Which one's that? I did get an email recently about some characters, but I think it's more of a I want to make it more clear in the UI. Ooh, that's me, sorry. Because I think the age of trees is specified, but then I think other things it's a bit more vague with how to unlock certain residents, so I'm wondering if it could be part of that. Ah. It could just be bad luck, but I don't know. I'll check that. That's the broccoli character that we drew on stream. Purple spear broccoli. I forgot what they're called now. Harriet, I think. Could be Harriet. Yeah, I'll look into that. That should be quite easy to check if it's bad. Well, easy to check if it's bad luck or not. Seemed it was herbs or something without seeing having that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I'll take a look. I'll let you know. Especially since you've got all the requirements. Room's looking alright. I'm feeling more convinced about these bristles than I was. I was worried they'd look a bit crappy, but they're okay. See what else we could do. Oh well, hey, I like the idea of kind of like a workbench What would define it as a workbench? Something with clamps. Um, I think we could get kind of a. This could be fun. I don't want it to look too sort of like a medieval torture device. Is that what this is though? Switch brush. Ah, the crack. It does look like it. This one in particular. Something about the way the wood is sort of smoothed over. Sort of telling my brain. That's a bit Princess Bride. This is lovely though, I think. Maybe it is just the nice plants on top that's making it look lovely. I'm just trying to figure out what this is on the left here. Like it makes it look kind of workbenchy. Maybe it is just something like this. Maybe the handle, the spinny thing, just isn't in frame. It's a pretty good one. It's our torch device again, yeah. Man, I haven't seen Princess Bride in a long time. Can I see? I'm curious about this shovel. Sold out. This branding has me sus. Okay. I just can't obviously see a mechanism is the trouble. Doesn't matter, I suppose. I can just invent one. Let's move Mr. Rake to the side. Have a workbench here, maybe outside the front of the greenhouse. I might need to just bring back my template. It kind of like a corner of the table was adjustable or something. Many laurels don't appear to heal up over time. Okay, that should be easy to check. I feel like get a bigger rucksack shouldn't be. I'll check that. Planting in mixed soil. Thought I'd fix that. Concocted dye. I'll check those. Shouldn't need to start a new game. Well, the triggers should be repeatable. So if I do fix them, they'll be fixed, and you won't need to start a new game. I thought there was definitely a time when there was a bunch of stars that crept through, sort of stars that I didn't intend. There was a patch I accidentally brought them back in. I'll check the rucksack one. Okay, yeah. So would it just be like a little wooden thing that just sort of comes out? I'm trying to think why. Table with a glass top would make a beautiful dining table? I don't know about that. Or someone bought it. Yeah, why all the holes? I just can't quite visualize how it works. I could ask them. Ooh. Get ready for audio. Antique carpenter's workbench for sale, solid, with great patina. Maybe one day. Aha!
This is a 4-foot maple woodworker's bench.
It's okay, that comes out.
Christensen out of Chicago. It's the maker's tag there. All wood drives on the...
Oh, is this guy talking now?
Operates nice and smoothly. Wood screws. Beautiful patina.
It's funny how they're all so similar.
With those at all?
Great conversation piece. Yeah, I mean, it would be. I mean, it would look lovely. I don't know if I'd use it, but like, the conversation would be, my legs won't fit under the table.
It's hard to read.
There's nowhere for my legs to go.
Hardware store on the front. I want to say that it was Chicago.
Grandpa was a carpenter, the nostalgia is real. What kind of stuff did he make? Was he making work? Was he working on the workbench? Was he making workbenches?
The whole piece in our shop in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Beautiful.
So I guess that was a clamp, right?
There you go, Al.
Are these just both clamps?
Work in and out real easy like they should. It's 4 foot long. Got
Or are they just
three nice
an extension?
drawers on the front here.
Making furniture?
Well, it's original pulls. A little cabinet on the side for storing your tools. Little
Clamps?
compartment
Okay.
here. Just a really sweet little piece. Little rack up here for putting your
Oh, you
little
put your
tools,
stuff in there, do you?
files or chisels or whatever you have.
Is that what the
top does come off?
Is that what these holes are for here? Is to put little, like a hammer? It's funny how they're all so similar. So this is what I want. I want this kind of This is less of a... less of a demonstration. I don't want to spend too long on this. I think that one I just looked at is what I want to make it look like though. I really like this right. I just can't imagine. So this just comes out. Why though? Maybe it doesn't matter. I just like this right angle. I just think it looks cool. Yeah, you can clamp something in there obviously, but then this comes out here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Hmm. Those 3 stars still not unlocked. I'm surprised the concocted die one isn't working. But thank you. Yeah, actually, I'll definitely be able to check those out. Okay. Right angle ahoy. Excuse me. Still a little froggy. Yeah, okay, so it actually comes out with the table. I'm struggling to visualize this now. Should I just take a screenshot? Sorry, that was me. Survive, Louis. I've got this. Not much longer. And I can cough and splutter all I want. So this comes out here. So actually, if I do an actual indentation, that will help me visualize it. Geometry. Oh no, sorry. I keep forgetting to show that. Yeah. So if I cut into the table, let's get some shading on. Basic shading. That will at least help. Just the height of the table. And so then come up here, just over this way. So I want to effectively remove that. Yeah. Something like that. I might just want to shade this as well, get the feeling for it. This would come here. It's a good question regarding flower colours in pots. Just because when they're in pots, the plants kind of have their own rules and things. It could well be that the soil type is mainly a sort of a plant satisfaction thing, so I'll definitely take a look into that. Let's bring this out a bit. Stress that it's detached. I might just make the whole thing a little shorter, just to make up for the extension on the other side, maybe even more than that. I was going to add a little bit of shading to this. I mean, really, maybe it should be the same colour. Something like that. And then what's going on here? Make it not quite so dramatic. Feel bad, I bought a workbench, a metal one, from a chap locally. I was hoping to do like decorate a door, but in the end, Rachel just did it on the kitchen floor, which was good because I never got around to it. But I feel bad because he was telling me how it was like his dad's old workbench, and he was like, I hope he gets good use out of it, and I still haven't used it. I want to honour his dad. But yeah, I need to derust it, which I think something like, is it vinegar and salt? I did it recently with some old tools, and I couldn't believe how well it worked. I basically got a bucket and just chucked. I took the, it was a pair of secateurs. I took them apart and just chucked them in. And there's something to do with the iodes or so, the electrons. I don't know. But you need the salt. Was it vinegar? A little bit of vinegar, a little bit of salt. I think. Couldn't believe how well it worked. I think it only works with some rusts. But this is like I'm awakening to the world of that there's more to chemistry than just base and acid. Like we got pretty hard water in Bristol. I was looking up this stuff that descales, and it's a base, and I thought that's weird because hard water is limestone. But then apparently, yeah, it's to do with electrons or something, negatively charged stuff, and then it joins, and then don't really understand it. I suddenly realised the whole way I see the world. I can't just continue to see the world as base and acid. There's more to it than that, apparently. Who'd have thought? Witchcraft? Might as well be. Apparently there's something you can do with magnets and limescale. Like, and again, it's a similar thing, I think. Like, magnets will prevent loose electrons or something from binding with. Let's get. I want to make this seem sort of like 3 hefty pieces of wood. It's looking pretty cool already. Always enjoy doing wood stuff. There is something satisfying about just shading something with edges. I feel like my brain enjoys it. That's why the shelves in the greenhouse look so good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm basically just applying the same rendering style. Although I haven't done my. Are these the same? Need to just quickly add a little texture to these. Boom. Not sure what's going on there. Why is that grey? Oh, is it just an empty bit of... Is it the floor? It is the floor. Had a hole in it. There we go. Glass, there it goes. Don't know what that is either now. Starting to spot things. That's the glass. What's this? Oh, that's me. Oh! Oh! I just didn't match the colour to these back ones. Simple enough. Okay. So, is it possible to get myrtle cuttings? Good question. Do I just want to do a big... I think myrtle's a funny one because it's almost like it's the last thing I got in. And I know there's some quirks with myrtle because it was a little bit rushed at the end. If you move a plant pot with plants in it, the plants will disappear. I think that's intentional, although not the best. Oh, no, it probably shouldn't be intentional. I'll check that actually, because do they just visually disappear? No, that's not intentional. So I guess is this a piece of wood too? Yeah. I have to refill the soil in the cuttings. Oh, okay. It could have been a thing where I was like, oh yeah, well, obviously you're disrupting the plant, so... But I think the soil doesn't sound right. Same happens if you move a bench or something, which is something placed on it. Oh, I'm sure I tested for that. Okay, I'll definitely check that then. Well, I'll check it regardless, but... Watching a pause video. Oh! Cool. I'll get the big wheelie thing in. But thanks for watching, guys. And then we'll look for someone to raid. How far are we through your bug list? A spectacle. I'll commit tomorrow to being provide a full report. I'll report back. Keep thinking of things as I do stuff, that's fair enough. Oh, this bench is going to be cool. I'm excited about this. We're doing for time. 7 minutes. Look at myself. I cut it a bit fine last time. Although I think we got lucky with the raid last time. I think it was a cool artist. I like their stuff. Given I panicked. Huge fan of the broom. Nice. Yeah, I don't know, kind of came out okay. Surprised the bristles look so good just by kind of squiggling around, but I guess that's all bristles are. Little squiggles. Actually I'm gonna make that its own layer. You can imagine it, can't you? You got your workbench, you got your little greenhouse. I'm not a fan of the... I could do a better job at these, but that's okay. There's worse. assets in the game. Mainly because they're years old. Let's just get back to our paused video. Did he ever... Oh, am I misunderstanding it? Is the connection... Okay, but then the other... This bit. Where is the... I thought that was going to be a bottle of whiskey. Here. Oh, there's a bit of wood down there. Oh, okay. Right. Well, we might have to just call it there then. Good sesh. Okay, next stream I'll come back to the workbench. Thanks, Victoria. Another day down. It's gonna make me watch an advert.
I struggle so much with composition, so like when I was
Doing some D&D stuff. What's going on here? Oh, ads. She was at Vinted. Rachel did the voice for Vinted one
Get
time.
peace of mind again.
That's not her.
So go on, blast your track again. Call them back again. Shop pre-owned electronics today.
Oh, there's me! I don't know why I got a lot out of that just now. Oh, well, I closed it. Oh, more ads. This ad is weird. This just... Oh, is it just a short one? I feel like nothing about it makes it look like food. Wrong advert. This is kind of what I mean about not fitting in. I feel like there's a lot of, not just VTubers, but there are all those VTubers that are like staring directly into your soul. I like the ones that seem custom. I don't know, a lot kind of seem... Photoshop. Holy moly. See what I mean? Hmm. I feel like the rule should be they should have fewer viewers than me, right? That should always be the... Gotta lift people up. Right, there's me. God, there's not... I thought there'd be more people doing it to absolutely no one.
Oh my god, das war jetzt aber...
Oh, painting models? I thought maybe it'd be woodworking.
that is, I mean, the Discord exists primarily for my validation.
And this guy's basically me. I'm bad at doing these. Is this person... Oh, they're just coming online now. I don't want to like well, I don't want to like raid and then if they're not like in the middle of drawing, then they feel rushed. That's my worry. Is this Krita?
Isso que eu tô fazendo agora,
Ah.
com essa animação.
There's me. This person's got a cool bear. Oh, this is research. This is a cool VTuber thing.
Okay.
The bear, though. Oh, he's on. Oh, I dropped.
Second layer. Go.
Alright, I'm sending you here. Halmal Productions. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully, have a chill weekend. Hopefully, I'll feel more like myself on Tuesday. And I'll be less lurgy. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Was it slash raid or exclamation mark raid? Slash raid. Cool, we're going there. Alright, stay fresh, stay clean, stay cool, stay kind. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. I'll see you on the other side. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you might be. Take care. Alright, see you in the next one.